Do you think we could call these hard truths, hard realities?
Yes.
Hard pills to swallow even?
Maybe not hard pills to swallow, but hard truths for sure.
So there's a list that's trending of all the different things that everybody knows is factual, but nobody likes to say out loud. Like brown nosing works is one of them, which it does.
That's so true because like in the office, it is a personality contest of who gets promoted and who gets to be in the manager's club and all that stuff.
Here's one that says emotional intelligence is vastly underrated.
It's not only underrated, but like, guess what? Most people don't have it.
Really? So do you have something that maybe nobody says out loud, but everybody knows is true?
One that I want everyone to start saying out loud is you cannot mental health your way out of accountability.
That's interesting. Did you read that on a Snapple cap or something?
No, I did see it on Instagram, though, from a therapist. And I was like, I'm obsessed with that. I'm taking that with me everywhere I go. And what they mean is, like, you might be an anxious person. You might suffer from anxiety. And, like, you might freak out on someone because you're having a moment of anxiety. And it's like, okay, that's really great context for me. But you still have to accept the fact that you freaking out on me was not appropriate.
It kind of reminds me of something that a wise philosopher named 50 Cent said once. And I think he's the one who said that he views like people who say that they're depressed or, can't leave the house, can't go to work because they're depressed. He's like, that's a privilege because where I'm from, you still had to get up and go to work. You could be sad, but you had to get. And I don't know that I feel like quite that militant about it, but it's kind of the same thing. You can't mental health your way out of accountability.
Right. It's not the world's job to figure out how to tiptoe around your mental health. It's your job to find healing.
Sarah said, word, Allison. She just texted that in. Learning this while becoming a therapist herself.
Love that. Love more therapists in the world. It's what we need.
Here's a couple other things everybody knows, but nobody likes to admit. People who get paid the most do the least work. That sort of goes back to our whole conversation that we were just having.
And people who get paid the least do the most.
Yeah, that is. But then again, like we were saying 20 or 30 minutes ago, who knows how hard the people worked who get paid the most and how long they did all that work.
Well, but I mean, it also goes back to the thing that like it's all kind of a personality contest, who gets promoted. And another truth that I feel like we don't say enough out loud is the fact that doing a really good job only gets you more work.
Interesting. We were talking about like hard truths kind of, or things that people should say out loud a little more. And we got a text from Emily. It says, this upcoming year in 2025, everyone letting everyone slide when they're lying and just catch everyone and don't take anyone's BS anymore. So the thing that she would like people to start saying out loud is, do you know? I know you're lying.
Ooh, that's a really interesting one. I've seen, not necessarily specifically that, but like how you can try to trip people up if they say something that, is hurtful or maybe it is a lie. It's like just either leave lots of pauses or have a follow-up question like, did that sound nice to you? Or something like that so they can kind of really think about it.
That's interesting. I'm the worst whenever I hear somebody say something that I know isn't true. I'm the worst at catching them in it. I try to get creative and then it's like, hold on a second, partner. Wait a second. I know
that's not true.
I know that's the opposite of the truth, but I want to be slick with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.